What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday, October 1st of 2020. Happy October to you all. Happy Thursday to you all. It is the finale. It is episode 10 of season 1 of HBO Max's Raised by Wolves. We're talking about the beginning, which is the end of this finale of this show, but it is beginning of many things to come. So how we do it, everyone, tonight. Glad you all are joining me to watch this this episode, which I've been doing these last few weeks. These are live reactions. I haven't seen the episode quite yet. I have been, busy with stuff earlier today. We're catching up with some hunting on Bly Manor. What else have we been watching? Watch We Are Who We Are, episode 4. Watched Lovecraft Country the other day. So this is my first time watching this episode, guys. So this is the finale. This is it. I've been sticking away from spoilers. I didn't read any comments about what people thought about today's episode. So it's going to be all brand new to me, ladies and gentlemen. So as we've been doing these last few weeks, I am going to get this started in about 2 minutes, 6:05 Central Time out here. So we're going to get it going in just a little bit as we got some people in the chat. We got Tad. What's going on, man? Hey, man. I was blown away. I'm excited to check it out, man. So excited. And then we got AR Rand. What's going on, man? Elliot, my man, I can't watch this till Saturday, but I'm still here. Awesome. Can't wait to stick around and ask a question for months. Asking question for months about whatever happens. Yeah, man. It's hopefully, man, it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time with this finale. What up, Jay? I keep busy, didn't watch. Yeah, man. Thank you, Jay, so we can watch this together, my friend. But yeah, everyone that's in the chat, thank you for tuning in. Everyone watching this live, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share this video, comment in the stream while we watch this episode. No spoilers for those that have seen this episode. Like I said, this is my first time watching it. This is my first reaction / breakdown and review. And then those watching on the replay, as you can do the same, we greatly appreciate it. Like, share, comment your thoughts on this finale and what you hope to see in season 2. Which you'll be interested to see when we get a season 2 for the show. Obviously, with everything, productions opening up, Falcon and Winter Soldier. We got to the news today that Stranger Things season 4 is back in production. So hopefully a show like this doesn't take 2 or 3 years before we see a season 2, and hopefully we'll get it year and a half, maybe less, or no more than 2 years. So we'll see. But very excited to watch this finale with you all. It's going to be a good time. I've really been enjoying this show. It's had some highs, some really, really good highs, especially for my sci-fi fans out there. It's been really, intellectual, in-depth conversations about androids and humans and raising kids to be atheists. There's a lot of depths within the show. But then it's had some moments where some characters haven't been as developed and some of the kids aren't really that interesting and some of the characters in general aren't that interesting. So it's had its highs, had its lows, but overall, it's been a really fun journey. So with that being said, it's 6:05 on my end. If you guys at home that are watching this live with me or watching this on the replay, I'm going to go ahead and open up my HBO Max app. All right, it says 0 seconds. So on the count of 5, we're going to start pressing play in just a little bit. So again, if you're at home watching this live, if you have HBO Max, if you've seen this episode, you can rewatch it with me. If you're watching it for the first time like myself, we can watch it together and break it down. But if you want to cue it up, we're going to get this thing started in 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing play right now. All right, so we're good to go. And by the way, they're showing a trailer right now for The Third Day, which is on HBO, guys. A show I highly recommend. Really been enjoying that show. It's been fantastic. AR Rand said the caress on the 6K. I don't know if we hit it quite yet, but hopefully later today we'll hit it. But if we did, man, thank you so much. You've been part of this journey for a while, AR, and I appreciate all the support, man. But thank you so much. Tried to share with my friends in England. They can't hang. Oh, no worries. Maybe they can watch it on the replay because I know it's like a different time zone over there. So I appreciate the support, though, man. All right, so go ahead and press play. Why is it paused? Hold on, mine has frozen. Why did it stop? All right, there we go. I keep forgetting that there's a podcast for the show. I'm gonna have to pause because mine froze. Almost caught up with you guys. Give me 1 second. Almost caught up. Just 5 seconds and we'll get going. All right, we're caught up now. All right, we're good. We're synced. Let me go ahead and blow this up. All right, let's see. Hopefully this is a good finale. We'll see what happened with Marcus getting that eye shoved in his mouth. Let's make sure I read the comments here. Let's see here. We got Johnny in the chat. Loved your reviews on devs. Great to see you. Great to see you're tracking this. Yeah, man. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, devs is one of those other great sci-fi shows I recommend you all check out by Alex Garland. So thank you, Johnny, for tuning in, man. Yeah, this is not devs to me is a little bit more well-rounded, a little bit more structured. And the performance is a little bit more stronger, but this has been up there as well. But thank you, Johnny, for tuning in, my friend. All right, stop talking because I love this intro. I love this beginning of the show. It's so dope. Turn my headphones up because I just love this intro of this show. Everything. Go ahead and blast it. I need to find this song, by the way, because I like to download and listen to on a regular because I love this song. I think it's Ben Frost. Everything. Come here, Thor. Come here, buddy. Come here, Thor. No, let me get my dog. Be right back, guys. All right, so we knew he wasn't dead. Lovecraft Country chats are a saint. Yeah, they are. And I can't wait to talk about Sunday's episode, which I watched yesterday. Really good episode. Had a lot of interesting stuff that went down. Turn these subtitles here. Dude, Marcus is on one, man. This dude cannot die, apparently. This dude should have been dead. That's funny. Father, who's been the most annoying character all season, telling mother to stop humming. Little creatures, little monsters. Yeah. It'll be really interesting to see if we get a little bit of a better understanding of the planet 22B and the origins of these creatures, and obviously this when you fall in the pits, what happens with Tully and her soul being brought back, this duplicate of the mouse, it coming back. Hope we get some explanations there. I guess I'm still kind of intrigued to know why Mother hasn't surveyed all this parts of lands. I thought that's what she was doing in the early parts of the season, but new territory for everybody. It's Mother up to no good, guys. It's Mother up to no good. Thank you, Jay. I did not know my mic was off. I'm sitting here reading these comments. My bad, guys. I was talking about Fargo a little bit earlier, that yes, it is something I recommend you all check out. It's been really great. And then Nisi with the super chat. Thank you so much. Again, I was saying before my mic was muted, my bad on that. She's been such a huge supporter of the channel, and I thank you so much for the super chat. And if you guys want to pitch in to help the channel continue to grow, we have super chats, Streamlabs, PayPal, but the best thing you can also do is give this video a thumbs up. But thank you so much for the super chat. Like I said, you've been a huge supporter of the channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mutation, my guess, of the creature. Could be wrong. Yeah, thank you, guys. My bad. Make sure this mic. Sometimes it mutes itself. I saw a woman was looking down randomly because for some reason this microphone mutes randomly. Yeah, I figure we're gonna see this baby by the end of this episode. You were yeah, my bad again. My bad, guys. And then again, guys, for those that are watching this at home, got the timer here. So if you're just tuning in, we're at the 12-minute mark of this episode, which I'm watching for the first time with you all. Let me know what you all are thinking that haven't seen the episode. Again, if you've seen it, no spoilers, but just kind of let's have some great discussions about everything so far in this episode and what we can expect for next season as well. Oh, by the way, Jay, if you're still in the chat, buddy, LA, buddy, game 1. Let's go, LA. Let's go. Again, I want to thank Nancy for that super chat. Thank you so much. All right, what's going on with the mouse? Mouse going back home to where he was born or recreated. It's going to find like the nest or the hive of these creatures. Which, once again, we know these kids just wander off. She going to find some prophecy. I'm trying to see what those symbols are. A snake moving? What the heck? This prophecy looks like kind of what. See those pictures again. Kind of looked like two people on the ship, didn't it? Kind of like what we got on this on what's going on so far. Was it meant to be? Yeah, Campion's been through it. He's been through it. That's for sure. What do you guys think about Campion and Father's relationship this season? One of the more positive spots of the show. A little inconsistent. What you guys think about the relationship? I think it's been one of the more better character arcs between those two. Has some flaws every now and then, but I think for the most part, these have been some interesting characters between the two. It's their journey between the two, I should say. Well, it's pretty hard to explain, Father. Man, it's really interesting to see these androids slowly become more and more human, like this emotion that he has so concerned about her pregnancy. Oh, she gonna tell him what really happened? Yeah, she's gonna tell him the truth. She been sleeping with a computer. Wasn't the memories with you, Father? Yeah. Yeah, because interacts. You sound like Jada Pickett describing her entanglement a couple months back. We commune. She's very selective of her words. This is a very nerdy way of explaining sex. Some files were intercepted in her drives. Very nerdy way of saying that you got her. Yeah, there you go. Just call it what it is, Father. She mated. Yeah, it's really, really interesting to see like an android gets jealous about this a predetermined, pre-programmed android. He's jealous. This is, you see more of these androids becoming more and more human. Yeah. Excuse me. That's really interesting to see that he has that emotional connection there. What's that? Oh yeah. There we go. Hoo. Mother and father having a fight. A verbal fight this time. Hopefully she doesn't kill him again. Got father catching feelings, man. Dude, she is so skinny. It looks so like unproportioned. That belly of hers looks like an ironing board with like clothes, dirty clothes on top of it. Can't be he's mad because your mom got it on with a computer, man. She let her files get corrupted. Father can't take it, man. Some android baby mama drama. Would never expect that. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes, Johnny. Let me go back to the screen here. Just gonna read you guys' comments on my phone. Hallucinating. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Johnny says totally looked like either the android ship or the shuttle they were on. Let me tell you about the birds and bee. The Bite's father. Yeah, for sure. That's funny. See again. Who you root for? Yeah, it's very true, Jay. In regards to who do we root for, so it's a very interesting concept of the good guys, the bad guys, within this show. Tad says, "What else? What else is in the tropical zone?" Yeah, that's a good question, man. Oh, let me get that off screen. Camping has some mommy issues, that's for sure. Mommy and daddy issues, but definitely mommy right now. Mother issues for sure. This is funny. His father trying to figure out midlife crisis of his purpose. His purpose was to protect the children, but now he's conflicted because he doesn't want to be next to mother. So very very interesting again to see these androids become more and more human like. The range of emotions. There's supposed to be lack of emotions, right? But now he's jealous. Mother's connections that she's gathered over the seasons with not only their children but now this her own child, and obviously the emotions she had with her creator. It's really really interesting to see this whole kind of, we were talking about devs earlier, right, Johnny? The whole idea of like predetermination and free will, right? You would think these androids are predetermined, presettings, literally, but now as things have kind of progressed, they've become their own persons or their own selves, outside of their program. And then you're seeing these humans, the believers, going against their program, right? People kind of going against soul and their religious beliefs. So very, very interesting show, no less, as far as the psyche of these characters throughout the season. Hey, you on here, boy? The embryos? What is that? All right, it look kind of like birth control. Oh, okay. It's just some parts with the ship. Oh boy. Now Paul's acting like his daddy. Or his fake dad, I should say. Yeah, Sue's like, God damn it. First my lover, now my pretend son. Soul is just tearing them apart. Nisha says, I have HBO Max, but the show is not coming through. Any thoughts? Yeah, it's weird. Well, so when you search it, it doesn't pop up. It's like the the premium show on HBO Max so far, like the biggest show they've had. I'm surprised it's not coming up. Maybe old school. Sign out, sign back in, and searched again because it's literally the first thing that pops up on my HBO Max. Close it and go back to Johnny. That's what I'm saying. That's my it crowd solution. Right? Turn it on, turn it off again. Father's in his feelings, most definitely trouble. How we doing tonight? Trouble follows. Yeah, we were talking about earlier, man. He's definitely catching feelings about his mother, his companion, getting it on with a computer system. Question. So Campion is the youngest one on the planet. The other kids grew up during the journey. Yeah, I assume that he's the youngest. Well, I don't know what the age difference between him and Paul would be, but I assume that Campion is the younger. The other kids grew up during the journey. Yeah. Yeah, I take it that either Campion or no, actually the other girl, Vina, is that her name? The little girl, she seems to be the youngest. Or maybe I'm reading your question wrong. Because Johnny says the other kids were on the ark and suspended in animation. Campion is a birth on the other. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because like let me know if I'm reading that question right. Tad, regarding what you're asking about the them being in the hibernation sleep that stunt their age, their growth. Obviously, they're still the same age until waking up from hibernation. I'm trying to see who that is in that hood. A pusher. Damn. Let's see who it is under the hood. Who's behind the mask? Whoa, what the hell is that? Yeah, the creatures. Yeah, interesting. That makes sense that it was a creature because I'm thinking back to episode 6, right? When we saw Marcus interact, seeing the creature, and it was crawling up the walls, or thought it was a person, but so we got the evolution. What do we got here? So some of you all speculated last week if there was humans devolving, huh? Yeah, you guys were speculating that maybe there was some people that was already, or creatures or beings on this planet before them. This is interesting. You feel stronger here is because you got you taken the blood from that creature last week and probably feel some connection to him. That's wild. So those creatures are, so after a while they become what we've seen of these creatures, or they become more less human, I guess, huh? Devolving. It's interesting. He wants to wipe his memory. It's a little dramatic father. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, father is definitely in his feelings, guys. He's like, I want to erase my memories so I don't feel like I love you anymore. And I won't, this new me won't love you. All the jokes you generated. Yo, father is pissed, guys. It's like you didn't mess around and slept with someone else, and I got feelings for you, father, mother. Let me see what we got in the chat here. If I get HBO Max as a okay, yeah, the HBO Max Hulu extension thing. Nisi, I can't help you out with that, unfortunately, because I do not have it through. I just have the singular HBO Max package by itself. I'm not really sure how the extension or the add-on works, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I'm not sure if it has a limit there. I was kind of close. I don't think so. Nisi, it shouldn't. Yeah. Yeah, guys, can you help Nisi out, see if you can figure out how she can watch this show with us? Yeah, I'm really not sure. You might have to search for if not Hulu networks. Paul seems to be. Yeah, he's more than what he seems. Yeah, it's more than for a lot of characters. Seem to be a lot more going on than meets the eye. I hope they give us some more explanations of how they could talk to how Soul's talking to them. Oh boy. Paul pointed a gun at his mama. There we go. Oh boy. Moment we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. 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 This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Come on, Bo. Come up here. Come here. Say what's up to everybody, Thor. By the way, guys, I just put Thor on my bed. I didn't just throw him off into midair. This is huge. Is he gonna shoot her? Whoa. Damn. You didn't have to shoot her, Paul. I mean, even if it isn't your mom, she's the only like nurse. She's the only one that can really take care of her mother. Damn, Paul's cold-blooded. Again, those that are watching us at home, we are at the 30. Where are we at? We're at the 36-minute, almost 37-minute mark, and Paul just shot his fake mama Mary. Found the truth out. Soul told him the truth, as he said, and he took action. Gotta run, everybody. Stay safe. Hell, you too. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good day. Stay safe. Hopefully see you tomorrow for maybe the boys or some other streams, man. But thank you for stopping by, my friend. Cutie dog. Yeah, my dog is a cutie, man. A little Thor is my guy. All right, guys. We got 11 people in the chat. If you're just tuning in, again, we are at the 37-minute and 42-second mark of the show. So if you are just tuning in, you can queue up your HBO Max and line it up for where we are in the show, which, again, we just saw Paul shooting his fake mom, Mary, and we got Mother finding some artifacts, some objects. We'll see. But make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And leaves your thoughts in the... Yeah, that she's finding those objects she had dreams about last week. But make sure you comment in the chat, guys. I really appreciate the conversations and breaking the show down. I'm sorry, I'm kind of distracted of what's going on right now. And then for those that are watching this on the replay, if you could do the same, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thumbs up, comment below. What is going on? What has she found? Comment your thoughts below. Share this video, subscribe, all that great stuff. What's going on, guys? We got Mother. Oh, is the baby gonna come? Oh, this should be cool because we all know the classic Ridley Scott alien scene with the face hugger coming out. Oh, where'd it go? It's gonna puke it out. It's gonna pop out. We know Ridley Scott is a great person to have. Yeah. Oh yes, it's gonna puke it up. What the hell is the baby, guys? It's gonna come out of her mouth. Yes. Like I said, did not expect anything less from Ridley Scott. What the hell is this thing? Snake? A serpent? Yo, I'm all the way confused right now. What did she give birth to? Is it just me, or are you guys tripping out at home right now watching this? Again, this is my first time watching this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as this snake-like creature is sucking. It looks like it's feeding, like breastfeeding from Mother. I mean, this is your child, Mother. This is what you were trained to do. Yeah, this baby is essentially feeding, and this is I don't know what's more of an interesting scene, this or where Mother and her creator Campion were having sex in the air in a hibernation dream. I don't know. This show has some very striking images. It definitely is one of those shows. This is wild, man. I'm just trying to think of like what this creature thing baby is really a symbol of. And I know the show is very religious. I don't know if it has anything to do with, again, it's a snake, it's a serpent, it's this, I don't know, Adam and Eve, I don't know, the devil. It's like its skin is coming. I don't know what. I don't know, guys, but it's very intriguing. I was hoping this episode was like an hour and a half, but it's only 52 minutes. Let's see. We got here. We got Jazz in the chat. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. I thought you were doing a review. Don't want to give it away. Yeah, I'm gonna review it at the end after I do the watch along. So, but yeah. All right, let me listen to what she's talking about here. This is all types of crazy right now. It flies, yeah. We don't know what this thing is right now, Father. Again, we got 14 people in the chat. What's going on, everybody, tonight? As the timer indicates, I'm about 43 minutes into the episode. Mother just gave birth to a snake-like creature. I would assume this is the origins of these creatures that we have seen in the show. As they said, they've devolved, but we all know from last week's encounter with the monster, Mother intermixed the blood of the creature, the other androids, very, very confused on this creature that she just gave birth to. Let's see here. Oh, that sucks that it only plays on HBO Max. Sorry. Yeah, lots of Bible references for sure. I'm tripping. Yeah, you and me both, Jay. Feeding off of her necromander blood. Yeah, her necro blood for sure. You're getting biblical. Mom's name is Sue, not Mary. Isn't her like her name though, Mary? Like the person she inhabited the body? Wasn't her name Mary? So are they killing themselves right now? But I mean, this is very biblical though. Mary and Joseph. Mary was impregnated without having intercourse and had Jesus as we know it, according to the Bible. So, a lot of biblical references for sure. It's got the Father's smile can heal all. That's for sure. I'm disappointed that we didn't get 90 minutes. Yeah, same here. I was tripping. Yes, I was expecting a face hugger. Yeah, right. Garden of Eden serpent. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Jay or Johnny. Are they killing themselves, huh? Mother and father. Looks like they're in the depths of hell. This little montage is a little corny, but get the point. Their memories. of raising these children together. But I'm not gonna lie, this is like extremely cheesy. And they're smiling faces right now. With like this milk on their face that looks like something I don't want to say. That that liquidy creative decision to have that white stuff on their face right now is really tripping me out. It looks like something else. But let me get back into the moment because this is supposed to be sad. Mother and father are dying. It's like an embryo going into the man. So they're gone, huh? I forgot about this psycho. Excuse me. Damn, dude, we only got like 5 minutes left. Like, what? How are they gonna end this? Who are these people? Are they atheists? Well, I guess we won't find out. Marcus has killed them. Yeah, who sent these people here? So we have another. I think it's the atheist that's finding this group now. Is this the end? Yeah, more of the religious group or another group. Oh wow, they came out on the other side. Okay, so they're not dead. I mean, I wasn't expecting. Oh wow, this snake-like serpent is really growing. Looks like a paradise where they're at now. It's the tropical zone, I assume. Yeah, where are they? Is this the tropical zone? Is it the tropical zone, I assume? This kind of Garden of Eden paradise? I guess we're really not going to figure out why Tully was alive. Obviously, Campion is lost his mother and father. Got a new leader, huh, Campion? Where's Paul? Jeez, this is like 4 endings. So you'll see the serpent come out. Like a big giant ass snake. Yeah. Big ass snake. What? All right, guys, let's have a discussion. Let's talk. Let's break it down together. So that's the finale. A giant snake flies off into the sky. All right. Overall thoughts. It was okay, I guess. Kind of weird. The emotional impact of mother and father killing themselves and not doing so. And looks like they went to the tropical zone, which looks like, again, a lot of biblical references in this show. Looks like the Garden of Eden potentially. And you have the snake, the serpent, this giant snake. Again, I don't know if that's alluding to the devil, a world destroyer of sorts. But I guess I'm just kind of like disappointed in regards to a lot of questions were left off the table. Again, why is Tully back? What is the importance, the depths of hell, I guess you can call it now? The sinkhole, like why did the mouse come back? Why did Tully come back? Marcus, why is he indestructible? He can't seem to be killed. And who was the group of people that came up on the planet? Who were the people before our group of people were on the planet? And how did they devolve into these creatures? I don't know. This is kind of, I don't want to say disappointing, but it's a lot of questions left on the table. And again, I know they announced it for a season 2, but you gotta have self-contained seasons and answer the questions you pose in this show before going to another season. So I don't want to say disappointed, but not the best finale. I'll be honest with you all. Let me read some of these chats here. These great comments. Let's see. Johnny says Garden of Eden. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Johnny. That's what I'm thinking, man. Jazz is saying the planet is manipulating everyone. It's not creator campaign. It's not so. It's not telling. Yeah, then what is it, man? Atheist. Yeah, I guess. Oh, maybe her real name is Mary. I thought her name was Mary. I might be mistaken, Johnny, but I thought that the person she was impersonating was Mary. The person that Caleb was, a person name was Marcus, and then her name was Sue. But I might be wrong. Yeah, Mary. Yeah. So I thought Mary and Caleb. Yep. Snake looks like a low budget stuff. Yeah, that snake was on a show with incredible visuals. That snake was a little bit suspect, visually speaking, but hopefully with the great numbers that the show did, maybe when we get a season 2, it'll look like a true sci-fi high budgeted snake and it'll continue to grow. Disappointment, bro. Yeah, like I said, Jazz, I'm kind of on the same boat. I'm not 100% disappointed. I don't think it's a failure, but there was a lot of questions unanswered. Like I said, Tully coming back, the people before they were on the planet, them devolving. There's a lot of questions to be asked that I don't feel like this finale. Well, I don't feel like it didn't answer it. That's factual. It didn't really answer those questions at all. I was waiting for this because it was so disappointing. Yeah, man. Left, like Jay said, left too many questions. Yeah, I'm right. That's my thing, Jay. It's too many questions, man. It's just like, it's exciting. We're getting to season 2, but what about season 1? Why can't we just answer? And you don't have to answer everything, but those are some pretty big questions that I would like to at least got a hint of what the hell was going on. Trouble follows. So Adam and Eve and the snake in the garden. Yeah, that true follows. That's exactly kind of where I was at, man. You have this, these beings that were created by the creator. Can't be in their creator, a God maker, and God complex per se. They were created to protect, to give. They were created for perfection, right? To have this goal. Again, not getting too biblical and maybe not all the way accurate because it's been a while since I've read the Bible, but they had a mission. Then the mission got deterred by sin and humans and all that different stuff. But now they're on the Garden of Eden, and now they have this path and they have this mission to maybe get back to their children. But you have this snake in the mix now, and there's a lot of it's obviously taken its own liberties to kind of tell its own story of the biblical sense. But yeah, I think that's where they're going trouble is, you have these two Adam and Eve like characters who were supposed to be perfect and pure, but they've been obviously they're the opposite of that now. They've, mothers killed people, fathers done some things, and now they're unpure. And now they have this serpent that a mother gave birth to. So yeah, a lot of biblical stuff for sure. And we'll see what comes of it next year. I've heard HBO give the press all episodes except the last two because they probably knew it was gonna be great. Yeah, no, that's funny. I didn't get. I actually have a lot of HBO access to early screeners, but they didn't give me this one. So yeah, I wasn't able to check it out earlier, but yeah, it is, I guess it is interesting that they didn't give the final 2 episodes because it is kind of like, I guess, a head scratcher. So yeah, like Trouble, like Jay, like Jazz, and everyone else in the chat, let's kind of break this down, guys. Give me your thoughts, your theories, before we head out on what you guys take of the finale. The more I'll probably piece it together, maybe rewatch this episode and just kind of think about the symbolisms and the allegories being said here in regards to, again, this religious aspect of the show, and being born to do one mission and you end up doing something different, and being off track of what your goal was, mother and father, to have these kids to grow up to be atheists, but that was completely failed. Seems like all of them are soul believers now, but I'm just trying to piece together my thoughts here. Just kind of looking up some things here to see if there's some meanings of something I missed. It seems like the creators they're just talking about talking about the servant here. How do you describe what happens to mother and father in an episode? They are on a mission to basically destroy the serpent. By the way, actually, let me just pull this article up. It'll just be a lot easier for you guys, and let's see what the creator had to say about this. Let me email it to myself, and we'll pull it up together and see what the creator says about the finale and what we think about that. Let me pull it up here for you guys. It was an article. They interviewed the creator, Aaron Guzikowski. Is that his name, if I'm not mistaken? But I'm going to pull it up for you guys, and we can just read it together and get a little bit of a better understanding of this finale. Let me see if it'll let me open up this article. Here, I'm going to share the screen with you all. I'm just reading these comments from the creator of the show on the finale here. Let's see, where was I at? Yeah, this is funny. One of the questions was, it's interesting that you say serpent, because a lot of the viewers watching this are going to be like, what the hell is this thing? Yeah, that was definitely the case. Let me get these ads out of the way. It won't let me close the ads. Okay, that's stupid. All right, so here, this is where I was at. The interviewer says, how would you describe what happens to mother and father at the end of the episode? So the creator, AG, he says they are on a mission to basically destroy the serpent that mother has given birth to, because they fear is going to grow and endanger the human children. So the two of them get inside a small spaceship, fly down. We get that to destroy it, expecting that they're going to eventually reach the core of the planet and be burned and basically destroyed. Yeah, okay, we saw that. But what happens is it actually ends up going through the planet. So obviously there are some unique features of the particular planet that allows you to do that. Okay. They are essentially blasted into the other side of the planet. Another hole. Found themselves on the other side of the planet. It's like digging a hole with China. Okay, very funny. We could imagine, in fact, the land. Okay, so that is the tropical. They land on the tropical zone. Okay, Garden of Eden, as we kind of have said, the place that they have consistently been talking about and reaching. The planet, easier construction, just survival. But ironically, in the fact of the case, they've reached tropical zone, but they do not have any children with them. All the children have been left on the other side of the planet, and all the children now believe that the two androids are gone. Perhaps that they are, but they are the main characters. There's probably a good chance that they're not. That's not the case. Raised Wolves is a show that dives into religious themes. Was it deliberate to put in this couple into the earth Eden at the end? Yes, for sure. There were a lot of shows of the kind of Old Testament stories, Greek myth, church and source. Raise a giant serpent. Okay, so like we've all speculated that it is the very religious undertones, the Garden of Eden, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I'll read the rest of this later. There's really, I mean, a lot of the stuff we've already speculated on how mother father changed from start of the show. Okay, all right. So yeah, we're pretty key on guys with the Garden of Eden and all that stuff. Let's see here. That was fun. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Thank you, man. And for you guys that are still in the chat, I'm going to be doing this tomorrow. I've been doing these live reaction breakdown reviews after watch-alongs after the this show, and I've been doing it for The Boys as well. So if you guys want to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time, I'll be doing the same thing for episode 7 of The Boys tomorrow. So if you guys are watching The Boys season 2, we will be doing the same thing, and we've been doing the same thing for the last 6 weeks. So hopefully you guys can tune in to watch The Boys with me tomorrow. This was fun. I couldn't watch, but enjoyed the commentary. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully, HBO extension add-on with the Hulu gets a little bit better in the future. But Nisi, I always appreciate the support. I appreciate you stopping by again. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for coming in. And maybe, like, I don't know if you're watching The Boys, but that is a show I cover as well on the show, doing these kind of live streams. So maybe you can tune in tomorrow. Hopefully it's not I think Amazon is not an extension or add-on for Hulu. And if so, hopefully they have The Boys. And if you're watching The Boys, you can watch it with us tomorrow. But again, I appreciate all the support that you have been giving to this channel. Did you realize the finale was directed by Luke's? Yeah, this is Luke's second episode, right? Because he directed the third episode, if I'm not mistaken, after his father directed the first 2 episodes. Let me just double check that fact. Yeah, Ridley Scott directed the first 2 episodes. Luke Scott directed episode 3, Virtual Faith. It looks like he directed episode 4. So father do 2 episodes, son does 2 episodes, or son does 3 episodes actually, because as we know, he just directed this episode. So Luke Scott has directed 3 episodes of this this show. What else has Luke directed in his past? Just kind of curious. Yeah, nothing I've seen. Oh, Morgan. He did do Morgan. I did not like Morgan. Anya Taylor-Joy, another show about robots being created. I might have to check out the podcast. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that too, Jay. And let me know, because I listened to, like, when Watchmen was out, I listened to Damien Lindelof and his podcast. I listened to a couple of episodes of Lovecraft Country. Some of those, they don't really give you like a ton of answers. They just give you more of like the psyche of the characters and like the making of the show. But I hope they go in depth. I hope it's like the writers of the show that have those conversations, because I would love to know more of what the hell was going on in this finale. I'm gonna have to check that out, Jay. Let me know if it's worth. Father's my new favorite character. Dude killed it. Mother was close to. Yeah, it's funny. That's actually the reverse for me. Mother was just so, like, on so many levels. Number one, I believe her name is Amanda Collin, if I'm not mistaken. I thought she was fantastic as Mother, and so was Father, right? But I think Mother to me was just more, obviously she was given more screen time. And I thought that what hurt the complexity of that character, all the ups and downs she went through, being a necromancer and all that stuff, which I wish at first I wasn't a fan of that stuff, because it seemed like she kept doing that over and over again. But once they took those powers away, it was like, oh man, I miss her being a badass. But yeah, for me, it's Mother is my favorite character, and then Father. And then from there, which, by the way, let me know in the chat, guys, who are your favorite characters. So for me, it's Mother, Father, Campion, Tempest, which we didn't get any of her in this episode, and then probably Paul. Those are probably my top 5 characters. Let me know you guys' top 5 in the comments and in the chats. I don't think the last episode was horrible. I just think it was good setup. Yeah, that's true, Johnny. It wasn't horrible, but me personally, like I said, I like more of the self-contained. This is season 1, leaving you breadcrumbs into season 2, not like season 1 cliffhanger, not answering the questions that were posed in episodes, 9 through 1. So it's a little bit of a hit or miss for me, the finale. Like I said, it's a great setup for sure, but I wish they would have answered more of those questions, because hell, man, I mean, we know how productions are going right now. It might be a couple years before we get a season 2, and it hate to end on a cliffhanger where you don't get a show, that won't be on air for another 2 or 3 years. So we'll see, man. But like you said, I don't think it was a horrible finale. It just wasn't a strong finale. I watch The Boys every Thursday night at midnight. Last week they released it. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be hopefully if you're available, Jazz. I'm gonna be doing a live stream, watch along, reaction, review, breakdown for The Boys tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully you can tune in, Jazz. We'd love to have you there. I noticed that too about The Boys last week. Yeah, The Boys. I have a lot of fun watching because we all know that. The Boys, man, gotta love Homelander and all the stuff with Stormfront. But yeah, for more of The Boys conversation, tune in tomorrow, live stream on this channel, 6 p.m. Central Time. We'll be watching episode 7, and it'll be my first time watching episode. I don't do these. I don't watch them before I do the live, so you get my live reaction to what's going on screen. What's going on, V? How we doing tonight? The Scots love a creature coming out. Yes, we talked about that scene, V, where I was expecting the baby to pop out of the stomach, but instead we have some milk blasting in the air and the serpent coming out of her mouth. But nonetheless, they love having creatures come out of somewhere, out of someone's body, to say the least. So the creatures are probably right in the prophecy. Yeah, I think the devolved creatures who were maybe once humans. Yes, I think you're true on that. We saw that in the caves. We've seen that through the different things throughout the season. So I think you're right on that, Jay. Mother and Father are my favorite. Yeah, those are two of the best. They were great. They were great. Excuse me. Yeah, Travis. I haven't watched Vikings, but I heard he's great in that. But my biggest selling point on the show was number one, Ridley Scott, big fan of his, and then number two, I'm a big sci-fi fan. I wasn't too familiar with all these cast members were brand new to me, so I wasn't familiar with anyone on the show. It was really the sci-fi element and Ridley Scott's involvement that got me involved in the show. What's going on? How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining in, Father and Hunter, interesting. Hunter was, I respect that call Trouble Files, but Hunter was one of my least favorites, man. He was so goddamn annoying. And he was on the fence, off the fence, hated Father, loved Father. Hunter, hopefully he's a little bit better, more well-rounded for season 2 for me. But that's what's up. I like that pick with Hunter. Good call there. Hunter character arc was great. We hated him, then loved him, fixing Father, but I feel like it was too quick. He was responsible for the death. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I still haven't forgave Hunter, and I thought that he had a bit of an arc, but I mentioned this in my reviews last couple weeks. The progression of seeing the children from the arc, falling and becoming caring for Mother and Father, I felt like that wasn't as fleshed out as it should have been. Like I can't remember what episode it was, but it seemed like from one episode to next they hated Mother and Father, and then it seemed like they just loved them all of a sudden, and it seemed like they had that development off screen more so on screen. It could just be me, but I just never felt that I don't say kinship, but I didn't feel like that relationship between the children that were taken really trusting in Mother and Father. I don't feel like that was as fleshed out as it should have been, but that could just be me personally. But yeah, Hunter was an interesting character, very much so. But hey, guys, we're approaching the hour and 15-minute mark. I'm going to be on here for maybe a couple more minutes. I got a couple things going on here in a bit. I got some plans for tonight, getting some dinner and everything cooked and hanging out with my buddy Thor down there, who's just been chilling. But yeah, guys, if you have any other questions about this show, let me know your overall thoughts. Are you excited for season 2? Will you be back for season 2 to answer those questions as opposed to you? I'm looking forward to season 2. I hope that they flesh out the characters a little bit more. I really want them to give us more of those answers of, again, the Tully situation, the sinkholes, obviously the continuation of Mother and Father taking out this serpent, and how much bigger is this serpent going to get. But I'm really intrigued to see where they go with season 2, and hopefully, like I said, it doesn't take 3 or 4 or not 3 or 4 years. I'll be crazy, but hopefully it doesn't take 3 years before we get another season with everything with COVID. But we'll see with that. But let me know in the comments, guys, if you're excited for season 2, B, are you coming back for season 2, and then C, what would you like to see in the next season? Let me know in the comments, and then we'll wrap it up here. Yeah, I didn't seem organic. Yeah, that's how I feel. Didn't did you already cover Paul's change? We didn't see him interact with Soul when you found him out of the truth and his mom. Yeah, that's a great point, Jay. We did not, or Jazz. We didn't see that change in Paul. He heard the voices very similar to his fake father, Caleb, aka Marcus. But him doing that change, it'll be really interesting. And I don't think we saw him with the group at the end, so he's off doing his thing, and he's going to probably partner up with his father somehow. Even though it's really not his father, but we'll see what comes of Paul. I've been saying it for weeks since the very beginning that I think that Campion and Paul will end up being like, and we've seen it in this season, right? They've been the best of friends. They've hated each other. Now they're friends again. Now they seem to be on a different path. So I think that's where the show's headed, where we're going to see Campion, his own side, atheist stuff going on, non-believers, and then we're going to see, Paul and his believers and souls. So I think that's where the show's kind of headed as far as like the dynamics of those two characters. Was mirrored from one of those creatures. Yeah, I think so, Jay. And again, they didn't really explain that, but I don't know how they would take form of those people's bodies if they are mimicking them. I don't know how they're doing that, right? I mean, I guess we saw in the eyes of the snakes, they can, I don't know, they take their skin, they take their liking, and then they shed their old skin. I don't know if that's where they're going. Maybe that's how it explains how they're mimicking the characters we saw. Tully fell through the hole too. She might be alive, huh? Yeah, that, or like Jay was kind of alluding to, that these creatures somehow, some way are mimicking them, and they have these snake-like abilities. So maybe they shed their old skin, and they're able to for my Lovecraft Country fans out there, they're able to take the body and take the form of the person that has fell down the hole, or the person they've consumed, or I don't know. They didn't explain it, so I'm just speculating now, but we'll see. I want to see more of the world. Me too. I would like to see more of this, obviously, this tropical zone, and what other planets there or other areas on this planet. So how much of Mother's past can we trust, since she wasn't interacting? Yeah, I mean, that's a great question, Jazz, in regards to, I mean, we all know trusting Mother, or at least from Father's perspective, is just like, we can't trust her, right? She keeps a lot of stuff close to her vest. I mean, it seems like she told him everything. She told him the truth, right? But yeah, there's a lot of questionable things about her past, and the interaction with the creator Campion. So hopefully that is something that we get a little bit more explanation with in season 2. But speaking of season 2, again, hopefully we get it sooner rather than later, and they answer all those questions we had. They explore the world more. We see what comes of this giant serpent from Harry Potter, and maybe new characters. Maybe more powers from Mother. She doesn't have her eyes anymore. Let's see if she can regain her powers. And let's see how the relationship between her and Father, if it can be, I mean, well, what a hell of a relationship they've had, being on a mission together, Mother killing Father being reprogrammed, being programmed again, him getting jealous. I mean, they've been through that, the ups and downs for sure, man. But excited to see what season 2 has to offer, guys. But with that being said, for everyone that's been here since day one of these reviews, excuse me, these live streams, thank you for tuning in every single week. This isn't the last show that I'll be covering. If you all are not too familiar with my channel, I cover a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a brief run through here, let me just pull up my channel here and just go over some stuff that I'm covering on a weekly basis. Go ahead and share the screen. So as you guys can see here, let me pull it up, a little small. Let me zoom in. There we go. So shows like, as you can see on the screen now, like The Boys. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Time, we'll be covering The Boys episode 7. What is it called? Butcher, Baker, Candle, Stick Maker. Okay, that sounds interesting. But tomorrow I'll be covering The Boys, 6 p.m. Central Time. As you guys can see here, we got the Lovecraft Country review. So I cover that on a weekly basis. I can't wait to talk about episode 8, which I saw the other day. It's about a 40-minute review. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Got a lot of movie reviews coming up for you guys. As you can see here, got a chance to see some Netflix films recently. We got Vampires versus the Bronx, which will be releasing tomorrow morning. Got my review for The Possessor, small independent horror film, 12-hour shift, a Fantasia Film Festival that I covered last month that I'm going to be reviewing. And then let me see what other shows. Ted Lasso season finale. We got Fargo season 2, which looks like I'm gonna be covering because it seems like you guys really like that review. And then two new shows on HBO. We Are Who We Are, and then The Third Day. So a lot of shows. I try to watch as many shows as possible. I try to watch shows I enjoy, but then also watch shows that you guys have a great time with and we have some great conversations with. So again, even though this show is ended, we still got shows like Lovecraft, Fargo season 4. We Are Who We Are, The Third Day. And then as far as shows coming out this month, Netflix has The House on Bay Manor, which I've seen watched the first 2 episodes. I'm going to try to finish it this weekend and have my review out for you guys next week. There's a limited series on Netflix with Anna Taylor-Joy, The Queen Gambit, which I got the screener for. I'm going to be watching that here in the next couple days. There is The Mandalorian, look forward to at the end of the month. I'm trying to think, is there any other shows? I mean, there's just so much. There's another HBO show with Nicole Kidman that I'm excited for, The Undoing or something like that. So again, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss any of my TV show reviews, my movie reviews, live streams like we're doing today, and so much more. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. By the way, I just noticed as I was pulling it up, I don't know if you guys see that number there, but I'm so beyond thankful for the growth of this channel, for the support of this channel, for the conversations we have on a weekly basis, of the amazing people I've met on doing these reviews and different content creators. I thank you guys for the continued support. We're at 6,000 subscribers, guys. I don't know if you guys have been here since day one, September 4th of 2017, from where we were then to where we are now. Beyond grateful, humbled, and I just want to continue to help have this channel grow, guys, because I do this for you all. I have such a great time interacting with you all. I am, like I said, just beyond thankful and just beyond humbled that you guys like to hear my opinions on shows and movies and stuff like that. And it's just been such a great journey. So 6K, next is 7K, and so on and so forth. So again, thank you guys for as my voice is slowly going away. Thank you guys for the continued support. We got a couple more chats before I head out. But again, guys, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate all the support, guys. Where did I leave off at? Jazz says, see you back here for Lovecraft Country. Yes, sir. Fargo, The Boys. I ain't missing anything. Hey, man, I appreciate it, Jazz. Thank you for stopping by, man. I've got some great shows to look forward to, man. And then Jay, hey, man, this guy here, man, what has it been? A couple months, Jay, that we really got into I'm seeing you more in the streams, more in the chats, man. Big fan of yours, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for tuning into these lives. Low key, man, you were the reason why I'm doing these lives. Because remember, I had a question about, would you guys like to see me doing live reactions? And you say, yeah, I would love that. So thank you, Jay, for the support, man. I do these videos for you and all the wonderful people that support this channel. So thank you. Jay says, with the $5 super chat, once again, great live chat and review. See you tomorrow. Go Lakers, baby. Let's go. This is for the Mamba. This is for Kobe, guys. This championship here. But yeah, Jay, again, man, appreciate the super chat. Thank you, Nisi, for the super chat as well. And thank you for everyone that tuned in, gave this video a thumbs up, shared it, commented, and interacted on this stream. Thank you so much. So we got a couple more before I head out. Everyone go check out Possessor. That Possessor is crazy. Yeah. Check out my review after you guys check. It's a spoiler free. So if you haven't seen the movie, I just give you my general thoughts, but check out that review, and also highly recommend you guys check out Possessor by Brandon Cronenberg. Haven't been here since day one, but happy to be here. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that, man. Jay, thank you. Thank you. Big thank you. The boy title is from okay, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't read the comic, so I love that title. And I'm so excited to watch it tomorrow. Hopefully you can join in tomorrow as well, Johnny. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children's creatures, snakes, anyone out there, thank you for tuning in tonight to this live stream, watch along, live reaction, review, breakdown of the season finale, season 1 of HBO Max, Raised by Wolves, the beginning. So thank you guys again. Hope you're having a great night. See you tomorrow night for The Boys season 2, episode 7, watch along, review, breakdown, recap, all that good stuff. You guys have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.